We're back again to talk about Pokemon. Yep. It's like I just made one and now we have to make another one because I had to watch this stupid freaking video about someone who's kind of whining. Well, he's kind of pointing out something but kind of whining, so let's just set the record straight right here. Like you said, many people want to have a remake. But the thing is that this is like 2 for 2 of the fans being bastards. But at least the good news, well, actually, no. It is 2 for 2, and there's no real excuse. We want Pokemon on the Switch. You forced them to do it. We want to remake a Sinnoh. Forced them to do it. You didn't want to let them do it their way, which is, of course, Pokemon Legends Arceus. And technically, even in that way, they're for the first time ever actually going to undo something that they did to all of us. For people who don't know, Arceus was not capturable. They made it capturable, but sadly, Satoru? Yeah, I think so. Anyway, Satoru Iwata, if I'm correct. He actually decided in the last minute to cut the whole entire thing because it was kind of hard to figure out what to do in that event. It's like you get a Pokemon flute, you get the flute, you get a Zor flute. What are you supposed to do then? So it's like you don't really get exactly proof of what you're supposed to do. Kind of just like with Giratina and many. It's like just like the third other Pokemon. You don't really get a nice little tale of, oh, they exist. They're somewhere. It's like no one tells you jack shit. No one tells you shit. It's like, does anyone know where Rayquaza was? Not unless you actually got a strategy guide. I guess that's the only thing we got here is the strategy guide would tell them. And sadly, Arceus wouldn't be mentioned in a strategy guide. Of course, why would you? But I would say that you could actually give us a little booklet, a collectible booklet for Arceus. Is that too messed up to do? I mean, a nice little cute booklet. I mean, who wouldn't want a cute booklet to have? But anyways, yeah, so that whole entire thing's been cut. The Zorflute is in the game, but you have no way to even access it unless you cheat, which is like, but I'm like, yeah, there's no way really to access it. And we even to this day still don't have anyone who's able to glitch their way to Arceus. I think that's true. Yeah, I think that's true because they're able to find their way to get to Darkrai and Shaman, but Arceus, oh yeah, that's just not happening. Yeah, we still have no way, shape, or form to get to Arceus by doing the dark glitchy form of getting there. So it's like, yeah, I'm think to this day we still have no way to get to him. We still have no way to get to him. So they decided to actually rewrite what they did, and this time they're going to allow us to have Arceus, and he's going to be capturable, and there's no way this time we can actually be like, I don't know what to do now, because this time it actually will be lined out. This is what they wanted to do. They wanted to do something like this. They wanted to explore something. But sadly, you guys want them to get a freaking damn remake up in this. Which, in a way, I kind of understand that's true. We should have a remake. Why? Because I'm able to save as much as I ever wanted to. I can save up to 8 files on my freaking system. Woohoo! And I don't have to get multiple freaking games. Now it's like to the point where it's like, I kind of need 3 games, but the thing is that I'm able to play over and over again and enjoy myself. I don't have to delete ever. Ever. So I think that's pretty freaking awesome. It's like, that is freaking awesome to do. Yeah, but then everyone's like, oh, but it's simplistic and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yeah, well, I already did a video on what Elka did, and it seems like Elka has a few games under their belt, but, they kind of actually are going safe than sorry. That's the thing that they're doing. Now, the only interesting part is what exactly are they going to do? Are they going to straight up rip the stories of Diamond and Pearl? They're just going to straight up rip it. It's like, I hope they rip it and then they give us DLC. And since everyone's completely whining and crying about this crap, I think the DLC should be free. Just because. It's like, yeah, just because. Just like Delta Emerald. The Delta Emerald mission. It's like, yeah, it should be free. I mean, they could even put it in the game itself, which that's freaking awesome, but I'm okay if you just make it DLC, you know? It's like, you can even make it payable DLC if you have Darkrai. The Darkrai event is redone in there, and Shaman's event's redone in there. And we don't have to freaking worry about the crap of, oh no, it's gonna forever be locked. Because now you're able to actually pay for it. I know that sounds horrible, but the good news is that then they'll have extra stuff in there involved, and it gives them extra reason to actually do it. The only question is that will it be smart enough to get Cyrus be like, well, I lost. Well, that sucks. And then he walks away, and then, well, he decides to do one extra thing, which is, well, he was able to actually, they have to spin some things. They're going to have to actually get to the point of being like, whoa, I did something extra. And, well, yes, he got Palkia. I would say basically he has to do kind of a platinum thing to do, but it's still diamond and pearl thing to do. Or it's like he has Palkia and Dialga, but then Dialga or Palkia, depending on which game you have, the other one just disappears, and now you just have Palkia. So the thing is that, yeah, so he lost. All damn, you captured a legendary. Oh, he's sad about it. And then he's like, well, I still have a trump card. It's like, I still have a trump card because I'm able to freaking do one more thing. I researched, and there's one more thing I can do. So then he goes to turn around cavern, or that cavern. Well, the cave. He goes to the freaking cave. He goes to Garantina, and, well, Garantina sensed what he did, and he actually did disrupt the freaking world. It's just that it was actually tick, 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 tick. And then, oh crap, the thing that happened in Platinum is happening now. Thus, you get to have I don't want to call it Delta Platinum, but let's just call it Delta Platinum anyways. The Delta Platinum mission, which is now, he actually did something messed up, and then you have to follow him, and then as soon as you follow him, you have to battle him just like in Platinum. You capture Dialga, and you capture Garantina, and that's the end of that. It's like, yeah, capture Garantina, that's the end of that. And that ends everything. And of course there is the extra stuff that happens, but I would say, yeah, the extra ending part has to be definitely from Platinum. Yeah, it's like, yeah, definitely kind of have to do that from Platinum. But that's about it. It's like, yeah, that's about it. Is basically that idea for the DLC. If it's if you have to pay for it, okay, fine. And since technically like the first bit and second bit was like $15, I'm cool if you make it 20. It's like, yeah, I'm cool to pay for 20 on it. It's like, yeah, I'm cool doing that. And I just need one game to have it. I don't need both games. I just need one game to have it. Yeah, the only messed up part would be like, oh, then, excuse me, if that's true and that's in there, then does that mean Turnback Cave is just gonna be empty? That that Garantina is not gonna be able to get captured? And it's like, well, I'm pretty sure Garantina was captured in the Sword and Shield, so it's like, do you really need to actually have another one? It's like, yeah, do you really need to have another one? I mean, seriously, dude. He's like, you already got one in Sword and Shield. You should be happy. But it's like, I guess technically it will go both ways, of where it's like, I'm not sure. I think technically, yeah, that's kind of the little bit of an issue of where it's like, oh, well, that's a little bit of an issue. It's like, yeah, if it's actually DLC, then I'm pretty sure people will maybe be pissed that they can't get Giratina, but I'm pretty sure they're not that pissed to not get Giratina unless it's DLC, and plus it's like more story. And I'm pretty sure at this point, then Game Freak's able to step in and do that part. So they most likely are in small talks of what they should do with it, and it will be okay. But lots of people are just hating the fact that it's chibi form, and it's like, well, give Alka a chance, damn it. I mean, damn. It's like, just get off the freaking damn rear. They're not really actually experts at this right now. It's like, yeah, you're like, oh, well, we want you to freaking bake your freaking damn back to make it just like Sword and Shield. Break your back, damn it. And it's like, and you see what's the problem here? That's the problem. So if we're able to give them an easier job to do, I think we'll be perfectly fine. As for everyone else who's freaking him crying about it, still think about this. You don't have to delete your game saves. You can actually make up to 8 game saves. Well, technically 4 game saves, I think 4 game saves, but still, if you have so many switches, you have a lot of freaking saves you can do, and you shouldn't really be complaining right now. It's like, unlike the previous where it's like, oh, I'm gonna stick with the old ones, like, oh yeah, and then you're gonna have to delete the game again and 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 again. So it gets very messed up where it's like, dude, just, oh boy, just do the right thing and just freaking stop crying, dude. It's like, we'll see the new experience and see how that plays out, and we'll see we got a remake. Okay, so it's like, sadly, they can't just do like, oh, well, we'll give you Arceus first, and then we'll do the remake. Y'all guys gonna cry. Y'all guys gonna cry. And it's like, they wanted to do both games. You should at least give merit to that they want to actually give us both games, and right or wrong that they did. How many years ago? 11, 11 or 12 years ago. It's like 11 or 12 years ago. You could even specify maybe even 13 years ago, 14 years ago. Because, yeah, it's like, it should have been out. It's like, freaking Arceus should have been out. It's like, so in 2009, that's when we got the Arceus. So, I'm pretty sure it would have came out in 2009. Yeah, but thank goodness that you're able to get it for Gold and Heart Gold and Soul Silver. But I'm pretty sure if it's not Heart Gold and Soul Silver, then that means that technically that was an inaugural one. That was for the movie itself. So that means that technically the Arceus that should have came with the Azure Flute should have came in 2007, 2008. So just food for thought, the fact of where it's like, we would have got 2 Arceus, but instead we only just got 1. And now they're writing that wrong. So can you guys please just calm down? It's like, calm down, stop whining, and just enjoy that we're going to get a game at least. And that's for all the ones that's like, oh, but we're fans and we're doing a better job than them. It's like, oh, good for you. And the good news is that for your ass, there's no one out there saying, oh, we want this, oh, we want that, oh, we want this, oh, we want that. Because y'all guys are able to just do it at your own pace. But Elka and Game Freak, they get freaking damn fans continue to do shit all the damn time. And it's like, dude, get off it. Let them work. Stop being a jerk ass. What about the fact that there's not a lot of trailers? We know what do. We know what do in the trailers. We know what do. We know what happens in the damn ass game. Why in the world do we need more concept of the damn ass game? I mean, yes, maybe we should actually get to see the legendaries and have that moment of where it's like, oh, is Mount Mount Coronet. Oh, we're walking up. Oh, there's the legendary Pokemon. Oh my gosh. I guess that's the only thing that really should be done, but they don't really have to do it. And it's like, let them work, people. Let them freaking damn work. We don't know what's going on. We don't know what's going on back there. I really hope again that the covers are kind of holographic. It's like, yeah, just like the original ones. It's like, at least I hope they're holographic form. And it's like, well, there we go. And then we'll just have to see, because there could be surprises. There could be things that they're not going to tell us and not talking about. And it's like, lo and behold, ta-da. And it's like, then y'all guys are going to be like, oh my gosh, no freaking way. It's like, you guys whining and bullcrap, and look what they did. So it's like, first, let the game come out, then freaking whine. Even though you still can't whine because, well, at least you got the damn game.